on.
Okay, so my game crashed, and so instead of making you guys watch me talk to everybody twice, you guys just get to watch me talk to them once, and I have to suffer twice. I figure that's a fair exchange. Sadness.
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
Well, well. You're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves, or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance.
Blah, blah.
Sorry, all day it is.
Blah, blah, blah.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It only gets iffy around 63 when Canadian bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is good.
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest it was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other
That's
kids.
true. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Canadians kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
And you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
We'd sit around and there was this girl named Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. Like you, I guess. Ma'am.
Sounds like
She was. Things never fell together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposure?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accident. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts.
Jump Zero's a long way from home.
The grand... Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
We have to depend on each other.
I understand, ma'am. I won't let you down. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Of course.
I'll need some time to process.
I wasn't flirting with you, dipshit.
But, yeah, I'd like that.
But you go ahead right on thinking that I was. Med gel for me.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I had to save you. You can help me stop Saren.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Tell me about yourself,
I'm
Liara.
boring.
I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time...
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't...
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to
I bet that pissed her off.
No. When I told her, she simply said, "A daughter must rebel against her mother, Liara. It is part of the natural order." But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting
idioms.
specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia...
I don't
joined
understand. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal
No,
gain?
not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't...
I'd like to
we
know
were
more
the...
about...
My people... Although we seek to understand other species, we still require a partner to reproduce.
I don't understand.
The true connection.
I'm totally skipping all of this
We then pass
shit.
these traits onto our daughters. It is how
Skip,
we
skip,
learn
skip.
to grow as a...
What happened?
Others can be
Do you know who
more.
Matriarch Benezia
She
is?
rarely spoke of her partner. Sorry, it is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed.
Why agree to...
Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived.
You Asari...
Few- We do not focus on, and even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time.
Do you know who Matriarch
She
Benezia...
rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my union with her... It is
God damn it.
possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union.
How could
I
anyone...
Okay.
Many Asari raise their children... Goodbye, Shepard.
Okay, so first things first, I get the best shit ever.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off.
Is this
the
duty related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Thought you were gonna walk the dog.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a
What?
CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most
Well,
of them.
you do
I
you.
wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess he's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed that you're going
My
to...
father thinks I'm being too rash. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reason. Well, I could have received...
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you.
Not all
Of
Spectres
course, but Saren, if you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't
You're a
restricted.
quick learner, Garrus.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Oh, yeah. So I was gonna go and do Feros first, but there's some nonsense where you can get extra, like, morality points, but I have to have 10 points in Intimidate, and I only have 8, so I'm gonna go and do other shit instead.
Are you okay?
I don't know. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even back. I guess you don't. But back home, I couldn't wait to go on. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages.
You
and
do
never-
plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop. See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on,
Aye,
Adams.
aye, Commander.
Go to Hades Gamma. Or Hawking Ada. I could do that. Shit. Oh, shit. Fucking Thresher Maws. much.
I think we're good, Shepard.
This place looks abandoned.
According to these data logs, the survey team unearthed some kind of alien technology.
Perhaps we will find more answers at the excavation site.
Right behind you, Shepard.
What? Before I do that, I'm gonna go and find that. God, I hate driving this goddamn MACO. 6.
Whatever alien technology the survey team unearthed must have turned them into mindless fanatics, machine cultists. Whatever they found, it is long gone now.
Shit. Also, I fucking hate husks. I hate zombies, I hate husks, I hate this bullshit, it's stupid. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, we've got a situation that requires your expertise. A group of fanatical biotics have kidnapped the chairman of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies. Their freighter sustained damage and is dead in space. Get in there and take them down.
What kind of resistance should I expect?
The biotics were seen loading equipment into the freighter. Expect traps and combat drones. Nothing you can't handle.
What are the biotics asking for?
They're L2 biotics, and most of them are suffering major side effects from the implants. The subcommittee denied a request for reparations to all L2 biotics. Apparently they'd like the chairman to reconsider.
What's the priority on saving the chairman?
Saving him would be my preference, but we must make it clear that these tactics don't work, Commander. Your top priority is to neutralize the biotics.
Understood, Admiral. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate you taking the time, Commander. I'm sending you the last known coordinates of the freighter. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, so let's biotic the crap out of this.
Kill the hostage! see how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade? Please, I was trying to help you people.
I think I'll just kill you instead.
Take cover!
Go, go, go!
I will destroy you!
Go, go, go!
This should help. All clear.
Whoops.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Thank you for dealing with the hostage situation, Commander. Chairman Burns' death was regrettable, but I trust you did everything you could to save him. Your assistance above and beyond the formal duties has been noted, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power. An emergency landing. Argos. Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
That's Metgos. I'll come back to you.
Shepard.
God damn it, MACO, I hate you so much.
There's the wreckage. The signal must be coming from there.
Careful, Shepard. Yeah, it's a trap!
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise, the Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. Major Kyle, your commanding officer at Torfin, has set up a small compound in the Hulking Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay. Well, let's take the biotics with me. What the fuck?
En route.
I really wish they'd let you get more than one shot at that. Probably can't access this, but it's right the fuck there. Yep, didn't think so. I hate the MACO. I haven't said that enough. I'm saying it again. I hate the goddamn MACO. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Securing point.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
One way or another, I'll find a way in.
Father Kyle told us that the Alliance would let us live in peace. This is your last warning. Go away or we will defend ourselves. Father Kyle told us that the Alliance would let us live in peace. This is your last warning. Go away or we will defend ourselves.
I bet we can hack the door.
Nope. Okay. Fuck you, Father Kyle. Thanks for the med kits, suckers.
The compound is under attack!
Waiting for orders.
Heads up!
Good luck with that. Fucking biotics.
Area secured.
Gotta love it when they just leave shit laying around. I thought you were going to Costco. No, I thought you were going to Costco. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
On my way. Now it gets fun.
Stop! Let no more of my children die. There has been enough killing.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepherd? Why can't you leave us alone?
You killed 2 Alliance officers. You had to know how this would end.
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
I didn't come here to listen to a madman's preaching.
I speak, but you do not hear. You are like the others. A blasphemer who must die.
Womp womp.
I will destroy you!
Sucks to be you guys.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
must everything be a stupid maze? I would just like to leave. Is that so much to ask? Okay. Okay.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We never like to see civilian casualties, but I think we all knew how this was going to end. You did what you had to do. The news vids are going to pick up this story for sure, but we'll keep your name out of it, Shepard. Hackett out.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. And so yeah, that was episode 4, Side Quest Shenanigans. See you next time.